Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back to New Jersey, where we are now in the process of collecting cotton bales to sell. We smashed the achievement for the wholesale market. That is where we are going. That is just down the road, thankfully. So, 40 cotton bales to be sold. We currently have 12. So, anyone who's good at math knows that that's just slightly over 3 deliveries we need to make. And I did that without having to take my shoes and socks off to count. That's a win. The restaurant ate all our lovely olives in the last episode and did a brilliant job at that. That was fantastic. Much appreciated. Now we've just got to figure out how we get this guy to do what we need him to do. Oh, bales are selling. Some bales are selling. Other bales, it's not quite so sure. Right, that worked. That's 12 bales sold, ladies and gents. Woohoo! Oh, was we getting like 46 grand a bale there? Was I seeing that correct? Field's covered in weeds and crap, innit? Probably ought to make the cultivator go back over that field again, actually. Yeah, harvest is going very well. Very pleased. Let's go grab all the cotton bales. See, the slight worry I have... Sorry about the yawn. I'm getting quite tired now at this point in the day. I have, by not getting that sorghum achievement, I'm a bit worried that I might hit it in my ringwood save, because I've got a field on ringwoods that's got a lot of sorghum on it. I could end up getting that 500,000 litre achievement in that map instead. That, oh no, that's not gone right. That's not gone right at all, has it? Oh. At least we recovered that well. We was able to save it. This will be what, 24 bales of cotton. sold. And we've got all these ones over here to come back for, look. These look like sweets. I must admit, they look like some kind of, they look like them is it Haribo things? No, it's not, is it? No, it's them, like licorice lace things. They're like red, like licorice, like strawberry laces, but they got that white, like, filling stuff in them. Oh, I used to love those. That's what it reminds me of. I used to love those things. I used to buy packets and packets and packets of those. Usually like supermarket own brand in the sweet aisle. No. It would be. Come on. Got to get over the wheels where the collision is. Once they get out of the way of the collision boxes of the wheels, all the cotton gets sold. Very nice. So, 24 sold. Let's go get 36. And then the 4 on the JCB trailer should be enough for the achievement. Aha! See? There was a reason why I'd left that JCB trailer loaded with 4 bale. Always planning the long game, you see. And you was thinking, he's just forgot about that. We might drop another bale, but maybe not. Meanwhile, we're definitely going to drop some more bales, aren't we? We're going to drop them all over that sell point. And then we don't have to do cotton anymore. We spent all that money on that cotton harvester over there to only use it once. You know, because, you know, that's efficiency, isn't it? That's what we're talking about here. We buy a machine just to use it the once and then never touch it again. I should have just leased it. I could have returned it. Should have just leased it. Yeah. It feels like so long since we started this project. It's nice that it's all coming to a head now. It's all coming to conclusion. We've got And we've got things. We reverse back. We let that... Uh-oh. No. Oh, it's an epic, disastrous fail. I need to get a lot more speed up. Get that bale to go over the top. I think I can lift it. I didn't realise until the other day, actually, when I was playing, that because the new version of the latest version of Lumberjack mod has actually added settings for what a single player character can lift. So you can actually define how much strong arms you get. And for some reason, the default value was set really low, and I wasn't able to pick anything up. And I think in one of the recent videos, I couldn't pick up a cotton bale, and I was like, why can't I pick up cotton bale? What's going on? Is it like, is the cotton bale glitched? Something like that? And it was because of Lumberjack mod. So if you suddenly find you've been used to picking things up and now can't pick things up, have a look in the settings menu. Because, thingamajiggy. I don't know, is it this one? No, it is. Is it in general settings now? Lumberjack, walking speed, running speed, super strength value, normal strength value, and all that stuff. Yeah, all the settings for it are in here. So oh, Ivan Toney's just been suspended from football with immediate effect for 8 months. Oh, he's been banned from football for 8 months. That's like the whole of next season then, isn't it? Tony's banned for next season. That's for his gambling and betting and stuff, isn't it? All those charges related to his gambling and betting and all his stuff that he's been doing naughty. Yes, the dude's going to miss, 8 months, because obviously this season's over. All bar 1 or 2 games. So he's going to miss, like, literally the whole of next season. Dude. Was it worth it, dude? And I tell you what, if you're the club, if you're his club, surely you will not want to pay him for 8 months if he's been... I mean, that's... I mean, in some parts of, you know, in some parts of employment world and places, that would be like gross misconduct you've committed there. If you've been charged and found guilty of a crime, and therefore your employer would have the grounds to terminate your employment, and that would be it. Goodbye, sayonara. We don't pay you, we don't have to give you any severance, we don't have to give you any pension or redundancy package or anything like that. Goodbye, sayonara. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. So it'll be interesting to see what step Brentford take next, won't it? Then, in the Ivan Toney situation then. And obviously for all the American people watching this video, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Sports. Basically, imagine what it would be like. Okay. Let's try and put it in some context for you. Imagine if, like, I'm trying to think of it. I see now the problem is I don't know any American sportsmen. I don't. The obvious one to have used, but obviously he's now retired, would have been Tom Brady. Tom Brady in the NFL. Imagine if Tom Brady in the NFL, when he was playing, had been working with people to place bets on matches that he was involved in, to basically win money. For example, Tom Brady could tell his friends to go put a bet on that on the very first possession of the game that I have, the very first play, I will throw the ball out of bounds. And then he goes and does it. That's probably not allowed, is it? You know? And that's basically the kind of thing that I believe Ivan Toney was doing in football. He was basically telling his friends to put bets on him doing things, and then he would do them in matches. You know, like, oh, put a bet on that, you know, the ball will go out for a throw-in within the first minute, and he would make sure the ball got kicked out for a throw-in within the first minute. You know? Bale is not supported because he's not been dropped yet. Righto. That's fine by me. I think all the bales are gone now apart from the 4 on the JCB. But yeah, we got the achievement. You saw it pop up, the little candy floss icon. So, all the bales, the cotton achievement has been obtained. So that just leaves that one now. That elusive sorghum. The elusive sorghum one. And I'm going to get it because what I plan to do next is turn these 2 fields that I've just got the cotton from. I'm going to put sorghum on these 2 fields next year because these are the 2 biggest fields I've got. These are the 2 biggest fields I have. And if I can't get 500,000 litres of sorghum off of those 2 fields, plus I've got that one sitting there, all ready to go as well. It's got nothing planted. So I could plant sorghum on all 3 of those fields. I should be able to get 500,000 litres. I was so close on these, from just these 3 little fields, those 3 definitely have to deliver. Have to. Have to. And then we're done, ladies and gents. We can tick the boxes and say once again that we have aced it, nailed it, can't be stopped. We came here pretty much without a plan. We then had a plan. We activated the plan. In a couple of areas, we came up a little bit short on the plan. But, for the most part, we've achieved everything we've set out to do. There's just a couple of things we need to finish off when we've got a bit more time. Like I say, it's going to be a case of now let's get to, what, March? Is it March for sorghum in the growth calendar? There we go. Oh, those cotton bales have been around for a year. Some of those bales have been around on this map for a year, ladies and gents. Let's just recognise and take a moment to appreciate the fact that some of those bales have been sitting by the top of that field for a year, waiting to others to come along, boost their numbers so we could hit that 40 bales sold in one session achievement. That guy looks like he's got stuck at the top of the field. He looks like he's not finished harvesting the grapes either. But it's nearly nightfall here on the New Jersey map. Dude's got a long way to go. I don't know if Courseplay devs have. I know there's been talk of it on their GitHub, where they do obviously all their all their latest releases and everything like that. There has been some talk in the comments page about them looking at ways in which they might be able to add and trying to get a way that self-unloading could be an option for grape and olive harvesters, and how they would code that and implement it into the mod and implement it into the game, how it would work and need to be done. If they could do self-unloading for grape and olive harvesters, so you haven't got to keep doing this every couple of rows, oh my word, that'd be fantastic. If he would just realise he's getting full and go off, empty himself, and then go back to work, oh, happy days. We can just be farm managers for life. We just be farm managers, sat back, watching. Right, we'll head down this road. I've got to reverse back anyway once we've harvested these few grapes that he's missed. And then we'll start him down the next row. You know what I forgot to do, ladies and gents? I've just realised it. This is what I've just realised. I forgot to take a screenshot of any of the cotton bale selling. We didn't do a screenshot for the thumbnail of any of the cotton bale selling. So now the majority of this video will be represented on YouTube forever with a thumbnail of the grape harvester instead. I'm just gonna have to put a title on the comment on the rest of the comment on the thumbnail will be, here's a picture of a grape harvester because I forgot to take a photo of what I should have done. How does that work? Does that suit everybody better? Delete. Nearest waypoint. Let's go. We'll turn the lights off. Good. You turn your lights off. Save electric. But yeah, when is sorghum planting time again? Sorghum is April. So I've got a fast forward time to get to April. And then I've got to plant 2 fields of sorghum. And then we've got a fast forward time then to August to harvest those fields of sorghum, sell sorghum, along with what we've already got sitting in the silo. So we've got 321,000 litres. So we're 180,000 litres short. We can do that off of those fields for definite. For definite. No question about it. No questions about it. That's showing me everything I've got in stock and where it sells at the best sell point. And where the best sell point currently is to sell it at a quick glance. If I wanted to sell any of my production stuff, it's telling me where I need to take it right now, this second. Whether the prices are up or down. Handy little mod that is. That time-saving stock check mod. Very handy little mod. Yeah, highly rate it, I do actually. It helps if you don't have like 50 other mods installed which add loads of extra icons and stuff. And clutter up the menu screen, but yeah, it works really well for letting you see what you've actually got on hand and where it's best to sell it at that particular moment in time, and whether it's, you know, a green up or a red Tell you what I will do, I'll go move that truck out of his way before he gets to the end of the field. Otherwise we're going to have a crash. What's he got left to do after this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's got 6 rows. 6 rows to do. So not long. And then all, well, I was going to say all the harvesting is done, isn't it? But it's not. Not done. Because we've still got the canola to do as well. We'll have to make a start on that in the morning, I think. Possibly when we get to the new day, October 2nd, we need to go and we need to start harvesting that. We also need to get Mr. Cultivator from down here to come up here, start cultivating these fields so they're ready to be seeded in seeded in March. Was it March or April? April, wasn't it? Sorghum, April. All good though. It's all good. All good. Everything's moving in the right directions now. And I'm so pleased that that has been... Having the 2 harvesters, one on each field, has made that job so much easier than last time. Oh, we've managed to smash out the cotton harvest in a day, ladies and gents. And it took us a whole month last year. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Matey's going to want unloading at the bottom of that field. Is and we might as well start driving this guy down then. Oh no, have you already full? He's already full, isn't he? Might as well fill him up full. Manure is getting out of hand. We're just going to have to reverse you, dude. Sorry. Not ideal. But at least we know the grape harvester and the truck are fairly closely synced together. I must have bought them around about the same time for the... I must have planned to use the truck for unloading. Or I've done something. Because I wouldn't have thought these two would have been that close together in the tab list otherwise. But I'm pleased we're not going to have any kind of issues with the weather this year, and I'm going to be stressing about, oh, it's raining, we're not going to get the harvest finished and all that, because it's all done. It's all done. We're in chillax mode now. You know, there's no, like, apart from the sorghum next year, there's literally everything's golden. Everything is golden. All the vehicles are paid for. We're debt free. He says, and then goes and looks at the finance screen just to check that he's actually correct with that statement. Are we debt free? We are. No loan. Wrong button. Leased equipment. There is no leased equipment. We own every vehicle. Nothing's on finance. All our fields are our own. We've paid for everything. Everything on this map is bought and paid for. So, we can now sit back, and be happy that we've done most of the things correct. We've done pretty much 99% of everything spot on. We just got the sorghum harvest wrong this year. That was all. That's the only thing we've done wrong. And next year we will go overkill on sorghum as a result. Because like I say, I get those 3 big fields planted next year. We're not going to have a shortage. We're going to hit 500,000 litres by a very easy amount. You might get 500,000 litres off just one of those fields by itself. But, you know, we need to make sure we get the field fertilised. We might get the mulchers out. Get some fertiliser put down. Then do the cultivating. I mean, do we even need to cultivate in hindsight? Because if we do the mulching... If we do... No, because if we do the fertilising first... No. I'm just... Do the mulching. We direct seed. Don't we? We direct seed. We can use fertiliser. So that will get us 50% and 1 fertiliser stage. And then once the sorghum starts to grow, we've now got the big sprayer. We can go over it and spray the fields with the fertiliser sprayer to get full fertilisation. Everybody's happy. No yield losses. The last thing I want to do, or the last thing I would want to risk, is messing with the soil too much on these fields. I mean, obviously there's that bit there where it says needs lime, needs stones picking, but I'm not going to worry about that one little patch. That field, however, does require a bit more attention. I do need to actually go and have a look at that field. Because that is an absolute state. That is, oh my word. There's lime. There's like 3 different types of stone on that field. There's some fertiliser, there's some isn't. There's some mulching, there's some isn't. If I'm going to use that field for sorghum, that field needs attention. So whilst we're over here in the next video doing canola harvesting goodness and things, we'll also be over here trying to actually turn this into something that is actually capable of taking seed and providing it nourishment and nutrients and a good growing platform. Because right now that field is not capable of doing anything. So yeah, that is what we'll be focusing on next week then, ladies and gents, when we return to New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, thank you very much for giving me your attention again this evening. I'm going to say this evening because it is now 4 o'clock that I'm releasing these videos in the afternoons. Because apparently that was what YouTube recommends as the best time for me to release my content. I don't know if that's true or not. They could be lying to me. But anyway, I hope you've had a nice day. I will see you all again next week, hopefully. Unless I get sick again and die. But anyway, on a cheerful note, cheerio everybody.